Infidelity. Infidelity is a spirit that captures the human body. It's a spirit from the pit of hell. Previously, discussed the part one, and this is the part two. Infidelity is an old trait that has been existing in the days of our forefathers. So many human beings practice it, but unknown to them that it was the spirit from the pit of hell that has been influencing the life of human that God created. In the Old Testament, in the Bible, a lot of people practice it. And God allowed it for a certain reason. Because a lot of women then were not trained and they were not educated. And the only people that they survived with were they only survived through their fathers, their brothers, and the husband that got married to them. So many men in those days, in the olden days, they had multiple wives. So they were marrying these women so that these women can be taken care of financially. And that was why God allowed it for a certain period of time. It's not as if He approves it. There is a difference between allowances and approval. So God never approved it. He never permits it. He only allowed it for a certain reason, so that the women in those days don't end up becoming a destitute, so they don't end up suffering in their homes. Because in the olden days, in the Old Testament, unmarried women were seen to be prostitutes and destitute. So therefore, God allowed it for so many men to acquire multiple wives in their homes. But let me tell you today, having multiple wives as a man makes you to be a slave in your own home. Because when you have multiple wives, you will end up taking care of the multiple women. And that will put you under the pressure of meeting up to taking care of these women that you got married to. And at the same time, having multiple women as a man will turn you against the will of God. It will make you to start practicing things that you're not supposed to practice as a man. It is clearly seen in the life of King Solomon when you read 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 3 to 4. You will see how King Solomon stylishly turned his face from the will of God, that which God has asked him to do. He went against them because of multiple women that he got married to from different kingdoms. Like, don't forget, I said, in every community that you come from is a kingdom. So when you're going to marry a woman from those kingdoms, you are indirectly inheriting the spiritual practices of that kingdom. So therefore, every practices from that kingdom will be part of you indirectly, except you are highly rooted in Christ. So therefore, before you go marry from any kingdom, you must first of all send the power from heaven to silence every powers that is in that kingdom, because you are operating on a higher power. Every Christian operates on a higher power. Every Christian. Every Christian. In as much you are a Christian, you have given your life to God. you have given your life to Christ, you are already operating on a higher power. Because your powers are in heaven. And when you call upon them, God will send them down to you immediately. So therefore, you must not practice the thing that make God to frown at you. As a married man, as a married woman, infidelity is a spell from the pit of hell. Do not allow it to dwell on you. Don't allow it. In Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 14 to 20, that's what they said. It said God did not allow or rather permit kings to have multiple women. He did not allow polygamy. Now let me tell you something. Infidelity leads to polygamy. So many men have been practicing polygamy, even in the days of our forefathers. Polygamy is a demonic practice. God never gives permission. He never gives approval of it. God said, one wife, one man. That's what God said. When God created a man, and he kept him, he placed him in the Garden of Eden. And when God realized that the man was lonely, what did he do? He made for him a helpmate, which is a woman. And God said that the man will grow up and leave his father and mother and hold fast to his wife. And they shall become one body, one flesh, and one soul. He didn't say that he will leave his father and mother to go and hold fast with wives. He didn't say that. He said wife. And God did not also say that they will become one flesh or fleshes. He said they will become one flesh. So infidelity leads to polygamy, because when you flirting here and there with different women as a man, you will end up, there's a tendency for you to end up marrying multiple women. It's also applicable to women. When you're flirting here and there with different men outside your marital home, there's a tendency that you will end up having children for more than one man. And God condemns it. It's an adulterous act for women. It's an adulterous act for men. Infidelity have led to the destruction of so many men and many women. Let me tell you, when you are having series of sexual intercourse with the people, like I said before in my previous teaching, I said, it's not every human being you see on the street that is a true human being. There are so many demonic spirits from the pit of hell who have come in the disguise of human being. And I said before in my previous teaching that when you are engaging yourself in series of different sexual intercourse with different spirit or human that you feel that you think you are having with, it's not the body you are engaging with. It is the spirit that you are having sexual intercourse with. And do you know the kind of spirit that you are engaging your body with? Do you know the kind of spirit that you are engaging your life with? And each of these spirits comes in different demonic form. Some come in the form of animals, demonic animals, the beast from the pit of hell. I've said it before. And they will transform into human. And when they are coming for destructive. They are coming with destructive powers. to steal and to kill. So many men today have lost their manhood, which leads to erectile dysfunction. Some people will be saying it's sugar. It's not sugar. Every kind of demon, any kind of sicknesses that affect the body, 85 to 90% of them are from this, are caused by demonic spirits. When you are entering different bodies, all in the name of having sexual intercourse with different spirits, they will inflict you with diseases. They will inflict you with incurable sicknesses that even the doctor cannot cure. So many men are suffering from erectile dysfunction today, and they put the blame on sugar. Let me tell you, if you give your life to Christ and ask God for forgiveness, and God will heal you from that erectile dysfunction. He will heal you. It is the spirit of Satan that have arrested your manhood. That is why you are suffering from erectile dysfunction. The demonic spirit that you had sexual intercourse with, they are the one that is holding your manhood. They've seized it. They've taken it out of you. They've killed the body because they don't want you to father children. They don't want you to raise seed that we call you father. So many men who are in marriages today, they are not the biological father of their children. You know why? Because they have traded with their life in their youthful age. And with the moment they got married to their second image, which happens to be their wife, and if the second image is not a godly person, if the second image is not the image that have the fear of God inside of her, the moment she discovered that your body is dead, the moment she discovered that you are not a kind of person that can father children, she goes out to fetch for children, and you will bring them home into your home. These things have been orchestrated by Satan to render you useless. Let me tell you something. A man who cannot father a child is rendered useless. The body is dead. Satan have captured the body because that is his mission, to destroy and to kill. So do not allow Satan to kill your body. Ensure that you obey the instruction of God. We say, abstain from sex from your youthful age until you are pronounced married. Because Satan can send down to you, he can send your way his demonic agent that will come and destroy your lives. You don't have life if you cannot father children. If you cannot raise seed after your kind, you don't have life. Your life is dead. That's what it means. So many human beings are suffering from such. Therefore, infidelity is a demonic spirit from the pit of hell. Do not allow it to capture your body. It can have influence in your life from your childhood when you were practicing series of sexual intercourse with different spirits. I must tell you the truth today that every man on the earth who have been sleeping around with different women, and the women who have been sleeping around with different men, I must tell you that 60% of the people you must have had sexual intercourse with are not human. It's either they are from the pit of hell or from the marine kingdom. So many. And they have influenced thy body with different spirits. And that is where so many people get this demonic spirit of infidelity from. Ask yourself, why do you sleep around after marriage? We're going to stop the teaching here today. Please. My name is our Father James Rushogorom. I am the president of Light Embassy and also the president of Marriage Embassy. I will encourage you to follow my page. First of all, my YouTube channel, Marriage Embassy, Marriage Embassy. Marriage Embassy, Marriage Embassy. You must type it twice for it to pop up in the YouTube channel. And my Facebook channel is Light Embassy. Just type Light Embassy. I have 3 Facebook page. One is Light Embassy. The other one is Light and Marriage Embassy. The last one is Light Embassy Network. Follow these pages for you to be receiving our messages on daily basis. Follow these pages, share the videos, let it go viral. The Holy Spirit told me, he said, He's going to use me as a vessel to reach out to the world, to teach His word to the people. Satan has captured a lot of human body. And that is why I have come to retrieve those bodies that Satan have captured. He said to me, he said, I should tell everyone out there around the earth, if you're in London, you are in America, you are in Britain, you are in Nigeria, you are in Africa, you are in Abuja, wherever you are, man, woman, single, adult of the opposite sex, male and female. He said, I should tell you this. It's a spiritual instruction. He said, wherever you are, you should set up a cell center under the name of Light Embassy. Set it up and win souls to come and fellowship in that cell center. How do you go about it? If you're a married woman, the only people you're going to win, the only souls you're going to bring into that cell center should be married women of your same status. If you're a married man, the only souls you're going to bring into that cell center should be married men of your same status. If you're a single girl, same applicable to you. If you are a single boy, same applicable to you. If you are a single boy, do not bring in ladies into your cell center. If you are a single girl, do not bring in men into your cell center. If you are a married man, do not bring in women into your cell center. If you are a married woman, do not bring in men into your cell center. Just bring it in same genders with you, of your same status. He says, set up the cell center. It could be your home, it could be your street, in a more convenient environment. Create these cell centers, win souls, preach to people, tell them about Light Embassy, tell them about how God is using Father James Rich to reach out to the world and bring these souls into your cell center. And the Lord said, you and your team should converge together once in a week. Out of the 6 days in a week, choose one day and pray for 1 hour. The prayer is against the satanic kingdom that is destroying marital homes and the satanic kingdom that is causing delay in the life of so many young adults from getting married. So when you are ready to set up this center, please don't hesitate to call me. Go to my Facebook page, Light Embassy. Click on the WhatsApp button. Send me a message that you want to set up a cell center, and I will gladly approve you to set it up. We are here on earth to do our Father's business, and as you are doing that, you're already doing your Father's business. We are here to network the work of our Father and to depopulate hell, the satanic kingdom, to snatch out the lives that Satan have captured, the marital homes that Satan have destroyed. We want to rebuild them back. That's the mission of this ministry, Light Embassy. So therefore, please engage yourself on this spiritual practice by setting up a cell center in your home. And as you're doing this, God in heaven will richly bless you. He will stretch forth his hand to you and bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you for following our page. Thank you for sharing our videos. Thank you for liking the videos. May the Almighty Lord in heaven bless you. Be blessed.